Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dario. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe. And today we have the Tennessee Titans, my favorite team. We have the season outlook for the Tennessee Titans. I might be doing this for every single team, all 32 NFL teams. I'm thinking about maybe making this a series, but for right now, we're just going to start with my favorite NFL team, the Tennessee Titans. I've loved them since 4th grade. And today we're going to do a season outlook. And it was a great season last year for the Tennessee Titans, even though it did end in disappointment. A divisional round exit to the Cincinnati Bengals, the eventual AFC champions. But it was an all-around good season. The Titans went 12-5. They lost their best player mid-season in Derrick Henry, suffered a foot injury. And even though we lost Derrick Henry, we ended up still winning a ton of football games, clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC, got home field advantage all throughout the NFL playoffs. But it all went to waste after an abysmal performance in the divisional round by quarterback Ryan Tannehill. And there are a lot of questions around Ryan Tannehill, especially after the drafting of Malik Willis, who shockingly fell 3 rounds to the Tennessee Titans. I think it was a great selection. I loved it. But now there's question marks. Is this Ryan Tannehill's final year in Tennessee? What's going to happen? And it's going to be even harder for Ryan Tannehill because his top 2 wide receivers from last year, they are both gone. As we know, Julio Jones got cut as a June 1st designation. We saved some cap from that. And, of course, the big one, on draft night, the Tennessee Titans traded future superstar wide receiver A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles for a first-round pick, number 16 overall, which was used to select Treylon Burks. And I think another pick was in there somewhere, but it was a later-round pick. And to replace both of them, as I said, we drafted Treylon Burks with a pick. And then we also traded for Robert Woods. Now, the Robert Woods trade, we had A.J. Brown still on the roster when that trade went through. I love that trade. I thought he'd be a terrific number 2 wide receiver. Then A.J. Brown got traded, and I'm like, Robert Woods is the number 1 receiver. He's good, but is he number 1 receiver on a championship team? Probably not. And then Treylon Burks, his draft day comparison, shockingly, was A.J. Brown. Not shockingly at all, though, because he plays similar to A.J. Brown, that like big wide receiver, yards after catch. I like Treylon Burks, but who'd you rather have right now? A.J. Brown or Treylon Burks? Pretty easily A.J. Brown, but he has potential. We'll see what happens. Now, Derrick Henry, let's get into him. Had the injury last year, came back, was not really effective in the playoff game, and I've been seeing so much disrespect on this man's name. I've seen some people say he's not even a top 3 running back. They have Chubb over him. They have Jonathan Taylor. Some have Dalvin Cook over him. I'm like, just 2 years ago, he ran for 2,000 yards. You can't deny that he's still the best running back in the NFL. If he would have stayed healthy last year, he would have ran for 2,000 yards again. He would have ran for over 20 touchdowns. He probably may have won back-to-back Offensive Player of the Years if he didn't get hurt last year. I still believe that he can be the driving force of this football team. Now, we went 12-5 last year. Will we go 12-5 again? No. I don't think we'll go 12-5 again. I still think we will win the AFC South. I have the Tennessee Titans going 10-7. I think that's a perfect prediction for this football team. We still have a terrific defense. Our defense is still very good. We have Big Jeff Simmons. We have the best safety. Yes, the best safety in the National Football League. First team All-Pro, Kevin Byard. We have a terrific pass rush. We have a young linebacking core led by Zach Cunningham, David Long. I love that. We did lose Jayon Brown and Rashaan Evans, but I like our linebacking core. We have a young stud corner and Christian Fulton. We'll see what Caleb Farley does this year. Many of you probably forgot about him. We'll see what he does this year. 10-7, I think, is the perfect prediction for this team. First in the AFC South, I think we beat out the Colts, who go 9-8. And when it comes to the playoffs, I think this team could win a playoff game, but that's probably the cap. There's just so many good teams in the AFC. The Chargers are much better. The whole AFC West has gotten marginally better than last year. The Bills are still the Bills. The Jets have gotten better. Who else? The AFC North with the Ravens coming back fully healthy. The Browns could be better if Deshaun Watson doesn't get suspended for as long as I think he will. The Steelers got a little better with they definitely got an upgrade at the quarterback position with Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett. The Bengals are still there. The Colts got better. The Jags got better. Almost the whole AFC got better besides probably the Texans. They still suck. The Dolphins got better. So what I'm saying is that everyone in the AFC got better. Everyone in the AFC got better. It's going to be a tougher AFC. So I don't know if I think the Tennessee Titans will win the AFC South. I think they'll be the number 4 seed in the AFC. But I'm not sure if we can make it to the AFC Championship game like we did a couple years ago. I think this team will win a playoff game, and that will be it. So thank you guys for watching. That was my 2022 Tennessee Titans season outlook. Make sure you